Well, hello, my lovely dishers, and it's time to dish with Dee. That's me. Welcome to Friday. Well, this is not my normal Friday, but it is my weigh-in and meeting topic du jour day because tomorrow we don't have our meeting, it's today. Actually, I could have done tomorrow because I didn't go. Why didn't you go, Dee? Did you gain weight? No, that's not why I didn't go. I didn't go because I wanted to sleep in because I'm going out tonight for New Year's Eve. So I thought, it says 8:30 would have been, so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to not go. I'll get weighed in at home. Plus still, you know, having, you know, I always feel bad because you've not being in contact with somebody with COVID. It's, I figured the week wouldn't hurt because it's very close quarters in there. But I did get, if you did, let me rewind a little bit before we get on the meeting topic. If you watch my channel regularly, Monday I posted a video where I got weighed on Monday. Why did you go weighed on Monday? Do your weighing days until the end of the week. True enough. But I had a weekend, you know, being home, stuck in because we were, you know, my son was battling COVID. It's like you kind of feel sorry. I ate my face off, and I made no bones about that. So I felt very on Monday, and I looked it. I could see my face was, I put on weight. Some people could say that wasn't really real weight deep, but it was because I ate. It's not like I ate something salty, you know. No, I ate. I ate chocolate. I ate cookies. I ate whatever wasn't nailed down, honestly. And when I got on the scale, it was up 4 pounds, I think. Something like that. So I wanted to reboot then because I couldn't wait till another week. I said, if I don't do it now, God knows what the scale's going to say. I needed to face the music. So I faced my music on Monday and today. So, but I am happy to report that since Monday, I lost 3.8 pounds. Oh, I just like the thing in the background. What? I know. I'm a little... Let's just say the 31st, by the way. I'm looking like... I can see that now. Let's just say the 31st. Shall we change it? Shall we change it? I think we shall. There we go. I was extremely happy. So, if you also didn't see that video last week where I showed you pounds lost, pounds left to lose, yeah, there's about 14 in here I need to lose. So, but instead of putting, can't put 3.8, we can put 3 though. 3 of our little marbles that I got from the Dollar Tree in my lost pound, and look, it's gonna go down, people. I got these at the Dollar Tree in the vase section, and they had the glass beads right next to it. So it's a cute little reminder for me to keep seeing my progress and seeing that what I need to do. So if ever I'm like thinking of, yeah, I want to go back for seconds, that is right there looking at me. Usually keep it upstairs. And I look and I go, no, you ate enough. You ate enough, and you need to see that sucker empty. So, happy to report. So that's good news. But I will be getting weighed again on next Saturday. It's going to be different because my weight from my last weigh-in is going to be different than this weight because I've gained. So, I'm tracking this weight on iTrack, the healthy app. I know, because I'm counting my calories on there, so I'm using that as a guide for this week's weigh-in. So, let's get into the meeting topic du jour. Kristen Fisher, we're finishing out the year. Let's see what she has to say. Why reflecting on your journey is worth it. This is the, you know, this is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's, if I haven't said that already. It is a reflection time. This is where you take stock in the year. How did the year go? What do you want to change for next year? I had, you know, health-wise a good year. I was not sick, but I did put on close to 14 pounds. Why? I don't know. I've been over goal pretty much the whole year. I couldn't tell you why. I really personally, if you ask me why, I think when I went back into weight loss mode in January, I didn't eat enough. And I've said this because I'd been on maintenance for the last year prior to that. And even on that, I had my maintenance points. So I was eating more on maintenance than I ate on weight loss mode. So I really think that played a big part of me gaining and starting to do a regular routine exercise, which again, it's not anything strenuous, but For me, my body, it is. Your body is. My body is used to doing something every day for 5 out of 7 days. So I think I needed to eat more. So we're working on that this year. My goal is 1,650 calories a day. How that's going to show in points, I'm not sure. That's what I want to learn. So, and again, I retook my assessment. Again, take the assessment as many times as you need to. There are people that might say, well, you should just follow the assessment that's given. But if that, remember, it's personal, and you have to find what your personal points is. Just because you answer these questions that aren't really that specific, they're somewhat specific, but not to me specific enough. And we don't understand what all that means. That one thing where it says, you know, beef, pork, alcohol, sugar. Like, I'm not sure what that screen really means. So I really think that in order for you to find a thing that fits you, you got to keep, you know, right now I'm at 20 points a day, 21 weeklies. My 0 point foods are chicken, fish, yogurt, eggs, and popcorn. I normally didn't have anything put off on that, but I'm trying to eat more. And I think one of the good things for me to eat is popcorn at night, like, or during the day if I want a snack, I can make a little thing of popcorn. So I chose popcorn as my 0 point food, corn and popcorn. I thought that was a good thing. I was going to choose avocado, but I don't always have avocado. And I'm not going to choose rice or pasta. I think that I have a tendency to overeat that if it's 0 for me. So no, I need to be accountable for my rice and my pasta. I do think about potatoes occasionally, but again, it's not something, I'm so used to counting them being on blue that it doesn't really bother me. And oats, I tend to overdo. I do. So I don't know if I'm ready to have oats as 0 yet, but they are lower in points than they were in the last program. So that is where I'm at in program, but you know, it changes. And remember, if I were you, I would change up my 0 point foods occasionally. Like I do. I think it's fun to change it up seasonally, you know, or maybe every couple of weeks, just go through the assessment. You know, I do have fruit and non-starchy vegetables. I was back and forth with the fruit. We've had this discussion, but I'm trying to eat more fruit. So I thought if it's 0, maybe then instead of paying 3 points for a banana, I will eat that banana because it's 0. So that's why I kept, and all my baked treats have banana or applesauce in it. So I didn't, you know, so that's why I kept the fruit. I was back and forth. But I also, and I did say in that video too, and if I remember to link it, I will. I never know what side it is. I'll just do it this way. I am, oh God, I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to be more, you know, intentional. That is my word for 2022. If I said that in a video, I'll put that video too. I have several videos that came out this week for the reboot, and one was give me your word. Find a word that you want to represent your, you know, 2022, that year on your journey, and mine is intentional. Intentional. I need to be intentional with everything, with intent. So that is I'm trying to be intentional with what I'm eating, the types of foods I'm eating, and the amounts of foods I'm eating. So let's get to the topic, shall we? All right. Why reflecting on your journey is worth it. Try this. Look back on the past month or past 3 months and see what lessons you can learn as you head into the new year. Then come up with a plan to steer your weight loss and wellness journey forward. Explore your successes, big and small. What changes did you make? How did you make them? How did this impact your journey? What helped you bring balance? Because that's what you want. You can't be this. You can't be doing all this exercise with not enough nutrition in your body. You can't, because you're going to see those scale reflect that. It's going to be like, no, you can't. Which shift happened quickly? Which took longer? Number 2, think about the challenges you faced. What trials did you face? They're so deep, aren't they? This is what the end of the year does. It makes you think. How did your hurdles impact your journey? Where did you struggle when it came to balance? What goals have you not yet achieved? If you're going to keep working on the goal, what can you do differently? 3, look ahead. How will you feel when you reach that goal? What obstacles do you need to overcome? What goal do you want to reach in the next month or next 3 to 6 months? 4, move forward. What can you do this week that's truly doable to get closer to your goal? What lessons can you learn from the past? How will you respond to these challenges? Think about it. I mean, you can go over the year. I mean, like with me with goals, it's not something you want to me, I don't want to achieve anything. I just want to move towards keep doing it. I don't like, to me, when goal means an end. That's to me like, okay, no, I think you got to keep working all the time. From when you're now to when you're dead. You got to keep working on your journey. It's not like there's no goal to reach. Like, that's something I learned. Like, getting to my weight loss goal doesn't mean it's done. It's not done. You still have to work. I'm still going to have to track. I'm still going to have to know what I'm eating. I'm still going to have to do that. So to me, there's never an end to your goal. It's just something you want to, it's like working. Like, what do you want to keep working on? To me, that's why the word goal to me has an end. There's always an end to a goal. So I don't like the word goal. That's why I kind of don't like to use it. Sometimes there's no other word to use and I get stuck for words sometimes. But it's like, what do you want to work on? Like, what do you want to do every year? Like, what is it? Like in January, we always have this renew, this reboot. Because we always have to think about it's January, it's January, it's January. You know, this is this whole, because you're restarting a brand new year. And you have a brand new mindset, a brand new attitude. And sometimes we start off really, really strong. And then we kind of... But that's okay, because sometimes we always start everything strong. As long as you just can go like that, not all the way down. Like, yeah, you're not going to stay at the peak. You're going to go down a little bit. But if we could stay at sea level and keep our eyes above and keep going, that's successful. Let's dive a little deeper. See the new year up ahead. Before you zoom off toward the weight loss and wellness goals, consider taking a look back. Learning for what you did and didn't go well in the past and how you could use balance to press on. You can help you better navigate your journey in the future. Sometimes we set things too high. Like, I want to lose 100 pounds this year. That's a wonderful goal. It is. It's a good word with a goal. That's a wonderful thing to do. But that's a lofty. That's high. Why not say, I want to lose weight this year? Doesn't have to be 100 pounds. If I'm less come December 31st of next year than I was now, that's successful. Whether it's 5 pounds or 100 pounds, you're still less. That's why, again, when you set something so high and then you don't get there, it's like, you consider it a failure. And it really isn't. The failure was to set the goal or the bar too high. I mean, people would say, well, if you don't set it high enough, then you're never going to achieve. No, you achieve more when you hit those little things and you just keep chucking away. That's the person that gets there. And of course, don't forget to celebrate all you've already done. Even if you didn't exactly achieve every goal on your list, recognizing any progress you made can boost your confidence to go into the next year. Celebrate everything. Celebrate every pound. Celebrate when you turn down that second piece of cake. People would say we shouldn't have the first piece of cake. Let's live realistically. We're going to have cake. It's, it's the size that matters, not the cake. Remember, what does Dee always say? No food is inherently bad, even cake. It's the amount of cake we eat. I eat cake all the time, because I love cake, and cake is going to be in my life. I just have to learn to live with a moderate amount of cake and not a big amount of cake. Same thing with chocolate. I have chocolate all the time. I don't know if I have them here. I kind of moved them because they were in my way. They were like driving me insane. I have those little mini bars. They're awesome, and they're real chocolate, and it's real sugar in there, and they're 2 points. You could fit in things. Again, it takes strategy. It takes thinking. It takes work. This doesn't come by just saying, okay, I have my app, let me just do it. No, we have to put the work in. We do. And did I lose this week? 3.8. Why did I lose? I followed the plan. I ate good stuff. I ate all of my points this week. I had dessert too when I lost. Because why? Because I sat down and I planned it and I followed the plan. I know it's a simple thing to say, and everybody's plan might be different. Like, some people need to drink that water. I drink a moderate amount of water. I do not drink an excessive amount of water. Again, with working out, some people work out excessively. I don't. I do a mile a day with Leslie, and whatever walking and moving I get at work. I try to do the minimum because that's the minimum of something I can keep maintaining. Occasionally I go over, sure. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm done for the day. No, but I am not setting the bar up here because I know that I can't maintain that. It's all about maintenance. Maintenance is your goal. Your goal isn't weight loss. It's maintaining it. There's the secrets. Yeah, we all could lose it. It's keeping it off because sometimes we go back to our old habits. Can't do that. It's got to be a new lifestyle. Diet is too regimented. Lifestyle is more relaxed and we follow the plan. And we come up with our plan. And now it's personal points. So it's personalized. It's giving us what we need when we need it. So they say. What's the recipe of the week? Poached eggs with hollandaise and bacon. Not a huge poached egg person. I'm getting better at it. I just don't like the way it looks. The yolk looks, you know, and I have had it out and I had enjoyed it, but I still can't bring myself to, we were at a, long story, at a buffet where they offered this, you know, you had to order it though. It was a poached egg and it came on a crab cake or smoked salmon, and I love both. So I ordered from the kitchen, and because I figured that's the time to try it when it's included, and you know, and I thought, wow, I actually did like it, but the theory of it, there's a lot of things. It's in theory, like it sounds nasty. But I really did like it. That's it for me today. So I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, it's a new year and you could always re-hit that reset as much as you need to. And if you're not busy, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, new starting time for Dish with D. Come to our live kickoff. We are kicking off the new year reboot. We are rebooting our booties. So if you're interested in getting your booty rebooted, then come to that. It is a wonderful community of people that are there to support you, and I can't stress enough how fabulous they are. They really are. And come as many, it's there Sunday through Thursday. Come as many nights as you need to. Stay for as long as you need to. If you only need 5 minutes, then stay 5 minutes. If you want to stay the whole hour, stay the whole hour. But we're having a new start time at 7 p.m. to 8. And just pop in and you just recheck and refocus, and it gets you motivated and maybe gets you a little bit listening to people talk and hearing some of their tips and tricks. Might just help you out, because you know what? You get by with a little help from your friends. I'm here. I remember I have a Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. There's a link in the description box. Join us there. You know, I say this all the time. I get people email me and message me. If you need a little somebody to talk to or need to, you know, between me and the group, you're in. I always tell you that. Never be embarrassed to ask. Never. So with that, I'm going to head on out, get ready for my New Year's party, which I'm really not. I have to get a shower, but I have to do Glam Squad first. And if you don't know what Glam Squad is, Monday through Friday, 2:30 Eastern time on Zoom, we go and we do a Leslie video together as a group. Why? Because sometimes when you have somewhere to go and somebody to do with, you're more apt to do it. So you're welcome to come there. All the information's in the Facebook group. It costs you nothing. It is purely voluntary. You just show up if you want to. Same thing with the tea. You just show up. You have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel in order to chat. So that's the only thing I say. And that doesn't cost you anything either. It's a free YouTube account. You just sign up and then you can subscribe and you can chat with the rest of the gang. So that is it. I hope you all have a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I will check in with you all on Sunday for our Reboot Our Booties. So if you're into that, then you come and join us. And I promise you, you will not regret it. We will dish another day, my lovelies, and ta-ta for now.